Good morning, Trig. We're going to cover lesson 82. It's a very short lesson. It's a review of logs and exponentials. So 82.a just goes over taking the log of, there are 2 on our calculators. So let's say I write the log of 100 or ln 100. Log has an invisible base of 10, whereas ln has an invisible base of e, which does have a numerical value. It's like 2.71828, and it continues on. Remember that the value of a log is the exponent. It's the easiest way to say it. So for example, the log of 100 equals 2 because 10 squared equals 100. Okay, so it's equals 2 because this has a base of 10 and 10 squared is 100. We read this backwards, 10 squared is 100. So it has kind of this reverse circle, 10 squared equals 100. So remember that a log is the inverse of exponential. So for example, log base 2 of 8 equals 3 is the inverse of 2 to the third equals 8. This is in log form, and this is in exponential. You switch the last 2 pieces when you rewrite it from one form to the other. And that leads us into, that's all that 82.a covers. 82.b covers how to solve these exponential equations. And exponential equations are where your exponent is x or y or is the letter. And we're going to solve it by writing it in log form. So we're just going to jump right in. So if I want to solve 10 to the negative 2x plus 2 equals 8. Now there are 2 ways I can do this. I can take the log of both sides, or I think it's faster to just be able to write this in log form. This is our base. This is our exponent. Whoops, sorry. This is our base. This is our exponent. This is our answer. So if I write it into log form, I get log base 10 of 8 equals negative 2x plus 2. Once written in this form, I can use this by entering this in the calculator. So remember, log has an invisible base of 10. So log of 8 equals 0.9031, and that equals negative 2x plus 2. And so from there, I'm simply going to solve for x, right? So we subtract 2, and I get negative 1.097. Let me use my rounded one. Equals negative 2x, then divide by negative 2, and I get that x equals 0.55. Moving on, solve e to the negative 2x plus 3 equals 5. All right, so here we have a very similar problem. I have my base, I have my exponent, and I have my answer. So I'm simply going to rewrite this in my exponential form, but because I have a base of e, I'm going to use ln e of my answer equals my exponent. Because that's how we write logs. We switch these 2 last pieces around, and then we have it in log form. So I can enter this in my calculator. So the natural log of 5, I get 1.609 equals negative 2x plus 3. So 1.609 minus 3, I get negative 1.391 I'm going to divide that by -2, and x equals 0.6955, or x equals 0.7. I'm going to go ahead and round it. All right, moving on. We're going to solve 5 to the 2x minus 1 equals 6 to the x minus 2. Now, this is different because I don't have a base and an exponent and an answer. I have 2 bases and 2 exponents. So I'm going to treat these different. So the fastest way here to solve, and I could have used this method above, it would have worked, is to take the log of both sides. So the log of 5 to the 2x minus 1 equals the log of 6 to the x minus 2. Now, once it's written in this form, I'm going to use the power property. And the power property says that our exponent goes out front. So this is now 2x minus 1 times the log of 5 equals x minus 2 times the log of 6. And so I'm going to actually enter what the value of those logs is and distribute them. So I have 2x minus 1. I'm going to enter the log of 5, and I get 0.698. So I'm going to be multiplying both of these by 0.7 equals the log of 6, 0.778. So x minus 2 times 0.78. And so now I'm going to distribute both sides. And I'm going to write it right here. So I get 1.4x minus 0.7 equals 0.78x minus 1.56. And once you get here, I know you guys are able to solve algebraic expressions. So I get that x equals negative 1.39, or you can round that to negative 1.4. I'm okay with either. Right, so next one, number 4, solve 4 equals 6e to the 2x plus 3, and then I'm even going to add another part, let's say minus 10. All right, now before I solve this one, I've got a lot of extra pieces here. I've got a base, I've got an exponent, and I've got an answer. But I also have the 6 and the negative 10. So I need to move those around. I'm going to add 10 to both sides. So now I have 14 equals 6e to the 2x plus 3. Then I'm going to divide by 6. And so now I have 2.33, and the 3 is repeating, equals e to the 2x plus 3. Now I can rewrite it in its inverse form. So the natural log of e of our answer equals our exponent. So the natural log of 2.33333 is 0.85 equals 2x plus 3. So 0.85 minus 3 divided by 2, I get x equals negative 1.075. That should cover all the types of problems you see for this lesson. So for homework 82, you're going to skip numbers 4, 6, 14 through 16, 27, 28, and 30. Thank you.